Welcome to the mat and welcome to my channel. My name is Bethany, I am the Yogi Witch, and thank you for allowing me to guide you through today's new moon slow flow. So we are in the between the two big super moons of August 2023. So this is a time of heightened emotion. It is a time of kind of spiritual intuition, feeling the connectiveness in the universe, and a really gorgeous time to heal. So in today's practice, we're going to work through not only a really gorgeous kind of slow flow, looking at opening up the body and stretching out any tension, but also work with some journaling prompts. So throughout the next 25 minutes, there's going to be different journal prompts that are going to pop up on screen, and you can choose to maybe journal now throughout your practice, or in the description box below, you can come back to those journal prompts at the end. But it's going to be really nourishing, so soulful, and it's going to really allow us to kind of tap into that inner witch. So all you're going to need for today's practice is perhaps a little block or a pillow, and we're going to begin by coming into a comfortable seated position on your mat. Whatever your comfortable position might be, maybe sitting cross-legged, maybe with the legs extended, anything at all. Flip the palms to the sky, roll shoulders away from the ears, and we're going to take a beautiful deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. So as we are working with heightened emotions and we are really in a time of feeling connected to the universe, I'm going to light my sage. I'm going to cleanse the space to kind of rid us of any negative emotions, any unwanted energies, and start to welcome in a sense of peace and a sense of positivity. So if you work with sage or incense or any form of cleansing one, you can light it here. If not, please know that I'm sending this smoke all the way from my sacred space to yours. Ooh. As all together we inhale and we exhale. Breathing in through the nose and out. Just opening up the sacred circle as an online coven, and start to kind of bring our mind to the space of the body, the space of the mat. Tuning out from any other distractions going on in your life right now. And start to open up the third eye, the space in between the eyebrows, allowing us to see our path ahead, allowing us to truly connect with the energies of Mother Moon. And as I said, throughout this practice, going to be journal prompts that will come up on the screen. I will let you know when they're going to come up. And the first one is going to come up in a moment, so maybe you choose to write it here, or maybe you choose to come back to it later. That is completely up to you, completely up to what you're craving. But when you're ready, the first journal prompt will come up now. Taking your time, being as honest as possible. Beautiful. And if you need a little bit longer, I invite you to press pause here. If you're ready to keep moving with me, if you're sat on a block, you're just going to move it to one side for now. Bring the sit bones down to the earth. Immediately from here, we bring left hand beside us, bend into the elbow and pull the right arm up and overhead here. So really feeling an activation of fingertips, like you're trying to expand the ribs, trying to find as much air into the right lung as possible. Inhale, roll the body through center. Exhale, slide the right hand out, bend into the elbow and pull the left arm up and overhead. Inhale, roll the body to the center, bring the hands to the knees, and we're going to start to take some seated circles. So I invite you to close the eyes and really let your movement take you where it wants to go. So don't have any worries about how you're looking, more focus in on how you're feeling. So hands to the knees, we inhale to roll the body all the way over the knees. Exhale to send it back. Inhale, roll it forwards. Exhale, send it back. Letting that head relax as you make this movement. Move and take it in one direction before we move and take it in the other. Yes. And then when you're ready from here, you're going to come back into a comfortable seated position. We're going to lean back, bring the big toes to touch and meet in Baddha Konasana. So start to slide the heels in towards you, take hold of the feet and lean the chest forwards. So really starting to open up those hips, stretching out the hip flexors, releasing that lower spine. And then when you're ready from here, the second journal prompt is going to come onto the screen. Taking your time and being honest. One more minute. Keep forward folding here, even if you are journal writing. 10 more breaths. On your next inhale, lift the gaze. And then exhale to slowly roll the body up. If you haven't finished writing, give yourself time now, press pause. And then when you're ready, take the hands behind the back, gently bring the knees to touch. I'm going to walk the feet a little bit wider than hips width apart. Start to take some windscreen wiper movement by allowing the knees to fall from side to side. Beautiful. Before we bring the knees to the center, cross the ankles and come to meet me in an all fours position. Coming straight away into a thread the needle stretch, we're going to send the left hand forward and we're going to thread the right arm all the way underneath. So coming to lie on to the side of the head. So not looking to intensifying it at all here. Just focus on the stretch in the right shoulder. Keeping that weight centered, 10 more breaths. Inhale. On your exhale, press into the left hand. Roll the body through center, send right hand forward, and gently take your thread the needle to the other side. Inhale and exhale, press into the right hand. Gently bring the body to tabletop, and from here we're going to come to a puppy pose. So you can use anything to support the chest, maybe a pillow or a bolster, or if it feels okay, you're going to bend at the elbows, begin to drop the chest, bring the head between the arms and drop the thumbs to the back of the neck here. So really opening up that heart, connecting with Mother Moon, the power that the new moon brings us, the sense of healing, the sense of peace. Again, staying here, 10 breaths. Beautiful, Coven. Inhale. On your exhale, relax the hands down. Gently slide one hand next to the face, slide the other, and immediately from here we press into the palms, round into the shoulders, come to a gorgeous cat stretch. Inhale to drop the chest, come to cow. And again, keep taking your spinal movements. Coming to pay attention to the lower body here, connected with the root chakra and the sacral chakra. We're going to move into a pigeon pose, also known as sleeping swan. So from your tabletop, slide right knee to the right wrist, guide the foot across the left hand side, tuck left toes under and slide it back. You can use that block to support the right hip, but gently from here you come to rest, perhaps on a pillow if you have one if you have one nearby. Maybe come to rest to the forearms. But when you're ready, we come to pigeon pose, and the third journal prompt is going to pop up onto the screen now. Choosing to write it here in your pigeon pose, choose to come back to it later. 2 minutes. Opening up that hip, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Be as honest as you can if you are taking this time to journal as well. Connect with that third eye that we opened at the beginning of our practice. Connect with your heart's desires. 1 more minute. If you need longer, press pause here. If you're ready to come out of our pose, together we take a deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath out. Gently bring the hands to the earth and roll the body up, coming in to just a mini back bend here. Move to the fingertips, open up the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Slide that block from underneath the right hip. Slide the right leg out and start to stretch the hamstrings, so toes to the mat. Push into that back heel. Always, if you would like to stretch it out in downward facing dog, you can do so. Before we gently relax right knee to the left, let's take it to the other side. Slide left knee to the left wrist and wiggle the foot across. Tuck right toes under to slide back. Maybe you place that block underneath the left hip. Maybe you come to rest on to the forearms. Anything at all. But when you're ready, the fourth prompt is going to pop up onto the screen now, as we spend 2 minutes here. Allow your intuition to guide you on your answers. allow your body to guide you in your pose. 1 more minute. If you need longer in your pose or on your prompt, I invite you to press pause here. If you'd like to come out with me, then gently press the hands to the earth as you inhale, lifting the chest. Find your mini back bend. As we inhale. On your exhale, plant the hands to the earth, slide left toes out and press into that back heel. If you want to stretch in down dog, you can do so. Before we inhale, on your exhale, right knee meets left, bring them to touch, and we're going to tuck toes under, coming to sit back on the heels and come to a little lifted hero's pose. So starting to stretch the feet out, starting to release any tension going on in our roots, ready to walk the path ahead of us with confidence, with clarity and with passion, really harnessing that Leo energy today. Remember, this new moon is between the 2 big supermoons, so really embrace the magic, the emotion that's going on right now around you. 3 more breaths. I know this foot stretch is intense. Before Coven, hands to the mat, untuck the toes. Give them a little bit of a pat out here. And then when you're ready, find that block. Swing the legs all the way forwards. And we're going to come to relax flat to the back. So rolling all the way to the back. Hug the knees nice and close to the chest. And give yourself a rock from side to side. Coming into a gorgeous twist. Relax feet flat to the mat. Cross left leg over the right, bring those arms into a beautiful big T shape and allow the knees to fall all the way over to the right hand side and your gaze floats to the left. Gently bring knees to the center. Untangle the legs, hook right leg over the left and take your twist to the left hand side, gaze floats to the right. Inhale. Gently bring knees to the center, untangle the legs and find your way to just a gorgeous full body stretch. Point in your fingers, point in your toes, create your length. And then ending the practice in our Shavasana, we're going to do our Shavasana a little bit differently by coming into a supported bridge. So bring the feet to the mat. And on your inhale, we lift the hip bones up and slide that block underneath. So hips then sit higher than the heart. Just coming in to this final pose with almost like a little bit of a back bend. Relax your arms down by your side, bring the knees to touch and walk the feet wide. So really connecting with that earth energy here. Having spent so long opening up the third eye and the crown chakra, just feel realigned. Finding a few gentle, finding some peace in our final moments of this gentle and soulful practice. Feeling your belly rise and fall. Feeling even more connected to Mother Moon above us, her powers, her healing energies. And if you'd like longer here, as always, I invite you to stay here. Pressing pause and allow yourself to just relax. If you're ready to come out with me now, you're going to bring yourself back into the physical body by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs, filling the belly. And then take a slow exhale all the way out. Starting to make some movements with the fingers, toes. Before we gently walk the feet closer together, inhale to press into the feet, lift the hip bones off the block and move that block aside, immediately hugging the knees to the chest, and give yourself a little bit of self-love here, a little bit of gratitude. When you're ready from here, yogis, you're going to allow the body to roll to one side of your mat. Gently, taking your time, come to meet me in a comfortable, seated position, rolling shoulders away from the ears. bringing the hands to the knees and creating length through the spine. If it feels okay, the final prompt is going to come onto the screen now, giving yourself a little bit of time to answer it. If not, continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, maybe bringing one hand to the heart and another to the belly. If you need longer on your prompt, press pause here. If you're ready to close the practice with me, yogis, bring the hands to prayer. Take one final deep breath in through the nose. And let's close this sacred circle with an exhale, bowing head to heart and heaven to earth, with love and with gratitude to ourselves, to this online coven, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's slow flow. I hope you feel restored, I hope you feel relaxed, and I hope you feel really connected with Mother Moon above us. If you have been journaling throughout, then maybe you take a little bit of time to add more detail or just continue. If you haven't done it yet, the journal prompts are in the description box below. But if you enjoyed today's flow, and I really hope you did, I would appreciate any kind of support for my little channel by maybe liking this video or even subscribing. It is so appreciated and it really allows this coven to grow and connect with beautiful souls from around the world. But thanking you so much for flowing with me today, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon. From the bottom of my heart's coven, blessed be.